Welcome to International Images, presenting the Frank Worth collection. I'm Louise Gookey, and joining me is Mike Reed. Now, behind me is just a wonderful photograph. It is of James Dean, Elizabeth Taylor. Mike, tell us a bit about this photograph.
This is from the film Giant. It was his third film, and a film that he never got to see because he was killed before it came out.
Oh, it's such a shame.
Yeah, it really is. With Elizabeth Taylor, of course, and Rock Hudson was in it as well. When you think that he's such an icon, he just made 3 films. But interestingly, his parents gave him the middle name of Byron.
Really?
Now, Byron was mad, bad and dangerous to know it. Very fitting, really, to give James Dean the name Byron. And yeah, the first thing he ever did, I think, was a Coca-Cola commercial with Coke. And then he worked on the CBS parking lot, which is where he was discovered. I think and went to the Lee Strasberg acting school. He was discovered on the parking lot, very American.
So why then, as you say, only did 3 films? Why was James Dean such an icon to people?
It's very difficult to say. It's what they call, not the X Factor as in the TV series, but that certain something that Marilyn Monroe had, the Princess of Wales had, James Dean had. It's so the public pick their icons. You can't do it for them. They decide. And what was it about James Dean? You know, everyone was, unsure of his sexuality. He always had a cigarette on. He made 3 films. I think it was probably the element of that post-war thing of youth rebelling, and he epitomized that rebellion. That's what he was, the sullen youth. And on set, apparently, he did really crazy things that the director thought, wow, why has he done that? He was a bit of a method actor. Yeah, I think, again, like Marilyn Monroe, vulnerability.
Absolutely. And coming there, this photograph in particular, with Elizabeth Taylor as well, that's really special. That's really unique. There's not many photographs like that.
It is. No, it is. I mean, they're both young. They're both, right there, near the start of their careers. And his, of course, sadly, it didn't last too long. Elizabeth Taylor, way into the 2000s. So, yeah, a sad photograph when you think that he didn't live to see that final film.
Now, these are 11 by 17 inches, and they are framed. It's a lovely black matte frame, which I just think would look phenomenal as you build up your collection. And this one in particular, seeing as there's 2 Hollywood icons there, a brilliant way to build that collection of yours. It also comes, these photographs, with a brochure. It's your Hollywood images, icons. There's a bit of information about all the different photographs in there. It's the Frank Worth. This is volume 1, I'd like to point out of this. So if you want a brochure, it comes free with the photographs, which are £195. If you want some different sizes, they head to the website. That's internationalimages.tv. But this, I just think, it's stunning. You don't want to miss this to build your collection. It's irresistible.